I'm Darren Jones. I'm a solicitor in the Technology, Media and Communications team at Bond Dickinson, Bristol. What's really interesting about the law today is that it's more than just the law of yesterday, and actually for businesses, certainly within commercial corporate, the idea of legal risk is something that's on the agenda for chief execs across the country. And so the increasing role of lawyers is not just to do the traditional job that we're used to do, but helping our clients to be commercially successful. And when you have a range of exciting clients, that's an exciting job to do as a lawyer. So one of the great things of being a lawyer is that you normally get complex questions coming from your clients, whether that's regulatory or whether it's to do with how you put a particular transaction to action. And you need to be able to problem solve the commercial situations that the clients give you, and also to find the solution to that. So having an analytical mind and understanding the logic and the procedure behind what needs to be done is very challenging and very interesting, and something that if you do well, your clients value. The reason I chose to go to the University of Law was because it was quite clear that the quality of service was one of the best in the market. The location was the best location, I thought, as well, in the area of legal practice in the city of Bristol, and very close to great transport links. And needless to say, when I arrived at the University of Law, it met my expectations. The quality of teaching, the quality of support staff, and the quality of content that gets delivered through the programme was extremely relevant to the life of being a commercial lawyer, and it was a great experience. I spent some time in private practice where I worked for some of the mobile operators on telecoms law. That's broadly regulatory in the context of companies wanting to do new mobile applications or new offerings to their clients and how that fits within a regulatory framework. But I've also recently been on secondment to one of the big 6 energy companies in the country as their in-house counsel for industrial and commercial, and that's about the supply of power, but also about the new technologies that we're using in the energy sector to make our delivery more efficient for our customers. And so I've had the good fortune of being able to experience private practice and also in-house counsel as well. The job of being a lawyer, I think, has met my expectations more so than I had when I was a student, actually. Because when you're a student, you think about the very academic context of law and how that might apply to commercial situations. But it's not until you get into private practice that you really start to understand how that applies in the real world. And depending on who your clients are and the transactions and tasks that you're involved with, that could be a whole variety of situations. And so how you apply your legal understanding within the commercial situation is always a new and exciting challenge on a daily basis. Bond Dickinson is aiming to be a top 20 law firm by 2020. As a junior lawyer in a business that has a very strong and clear vision for the future, it provides lots of great opportunities for junior lawyers to get involved not just in developing legal practices and to practice across sectoral groups, but also to develop our customer base and your business development skills in helping as part of a coherent team to drive forward our strategy. Also, in my spare time, I am running for Parliament, and so I'm quite involved politically, nationally and locally here in Bristol, which means that I'm involved quite frequently in the context of legislation, proposed legislation for what my particular party wants to do in government. As a lawyer, that clearly gives me a strong basis on which to understand the framework within which legislation fits, whether that's at European, national or local level, and what we might be able to do as prospective politicians and a prospective government to be able to bring about the types of change that we want to see across the country. I would very much recommend the University of Law to future lawyers because it's quite clear that their links with law firms and the legal community is a key strength to being able to prepare you for not just the future in law, whether you have a training contract or not, but to be able to take the key skills of legal practice and to apply those in commercial situations, which at the end of the day is the job we'll be doing as a qualified lawyer.